37. So tomorrow morning, mild, and then by tomorrow night, it's going to get cold again.
All right. By the way, that 50 is going to feel a lot better than 30, if you know what we mean. Don't go away, because we want to take a moment and reflect on quite the accomplishment.
What is that?
Past Saturday marked 30 years for Steve Caparizzo here at News 10, and we love it.
Well,
now,
thank
Cap,
you very much.
Wait a minute. Words can't describe all you've done over the past 3 decades, but here's a look back at the road that led us here.
Most pets, you bring them on the news and they're real nervous, but she's something else. I don't know where my little clicker is. It's what makes News 10 different. It's what, I can't say it. I can't say it's what. They both are extremely friendly. I mean, don't you love their bandanas? And good evening, everyone. This is News 10 meteorologist Steve Caparizzo.
If ever there was a child born to do the weather, it was Steve Caparizzo. He started forecasting from his own backyard in Massachusetts when he was only 9. When he wasn't measuring rain or snow, he was on the ice playing hockey, where, and this may shock you, he had a little trouble minding his tongue and got into fights. He had his nose broken twice, both times by his own brother. After college, he lived in his car for 3 months because he made just $80 a week, proving it was never really about the money or the fame, just forecasting.
This is 10 Eyewitness News. Weather Plus with Steve Caparizzo.
He came to News 10 in 1989. You know, back then, gas cost 97 cents, stamps were a quarter, and the #1 movie was When Harry Met Sally. When the Capital Region met Steve, it was love at first sight.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Hold up, we weren't that excited. You know, everyone did like him, though, right away. Perhaps it was his keen fashion sense. He started Pet Connection, helping thousands of animals find their forever homes, and never met a dog or cat he couldn't hold on to. He never met a fish he couldn't catch and then later release, or a cause that helped animals that he wouldn't lend his time and heart to.
This is a wonderful moment for all companion animals in New York State.
Cap pushed for Buster's Law, protecting animals from abuse, and was right there when the governor signed it.
Bill has been signed, it's law.
And he raised hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years to help our four-legged friends. His greatest passion, of course, is the weather.
We are at ground zero for the devastating and historic flooding that occurred here.
From Irene and Lee dumping an ocean of water on us, to tornadoes touching down and putting lives at peril. That's when Steve Caparizzo really shines. A steady hand and trusted voice when the darkness comes and the storms rumble. No meteorologist is more on his game when you need him the most than Steve. We, of course, can't forget to mention the love of his life. No, not his old Ford Escort. This lady right here, his wife Lisa, his rock and partner and best friend, with a love for animals that rivals Steve's. Cap has worked with hundreds of people in 30 years, and all of them are proud to call him their friend. He makes you better just by being on his radar screen. Kind, giving, a true gentleman.
I was so very lucky to sit next to such a good friend for so many years. I miss you, Cap. I appreciate what wonderful memories you have made for the Capital Region and your kindness to all. Congratulations.
Steve has owned more than 30 dogs and cats. What people don't know is that he often adopts the ones with special needs or that no one else will take. He and Lisa give them hope. Can you imagine a better way to spend a life? 30 years ago, this TV station hired a weatherman. What they got instead was a Superman. Thank you, Steve, for everything. Yay! And with that, the station wanted to present you with a plaque. 30 years.
Oh, wonderful.
Congratulations.
Speech?
I did.
I don't know what to say. It's been a great ride, and part of why I've been here for 30 years, and it's going to be hard for me to ever walk away, is because the station took a chance on this guy from Massachusetts. Treated me so well for so many years, and
You're gonna make us cry.
I've worked with the very best.
So have we.
You know what it is when you love something. Whether I've loved and helping pets, I've loved, but when you love coming to work because of the people you're with, there's nothing better than that. I don't say it enough, but we're family. I think we all feel that way.
Right.
And I am honored and humbled to be able to be on one TV station for 30 years. You've put up with me coming in on my days off. And, honey, I got to leave you. There's a blizzard coming. And you have to shovel the walkway. but she does it with a snowblower now. And I treasure this. And Channel 10, thank you for letting me help pets.
Yeah.
It's one thing doing the weather, but I remember back in the day, 30 years ago, and I don't know how much time we have, and I apologize if I'm going long, but I think people should understand this. 30 years ago, it was not a thing to help pets on TV.
Right, no.
It really wasn't. Now everybody's doing, which is great, but they allowed me to do it, and we've saved thousands and thousands of pets and raised thousands of dollars and brought awareness to adoption. And that means as much to me as doing the forecast every night. I think as I get older, I realize there's more I want to do, and helping pets is something that I've been able to do.
And for those at home who don't get confused, you're not retiring today.
Right.
This
No,
is
we're
this
just
is 30
marking
years.
a milestone. That's all.
But thank you. Thank
By
you,
the way,
guys.
you didn't know about this, right? This was a total
I had
surprise.
no idea.
We
I
finally
We
stumped
kept it a
Cap.
surprise. That's the best part.
And guess what? Hey, you get to toss to yourself now.
Of course.
Pet Connection.
Pet Connection tonight. Do you know it's been a long time since we've had a white cat on Pet Connection?
All right.
Okay.
Tonight, you're going to meet a beautiful big boy.